was like, I never stepped back. I just continued going with the pace. And then here I am. And I'm absolutely grateful for being here.
Amazing. And
It's
then
an amazing feeling.
and then you know that this is
The
your
place for me.
place.
The place for me. On board, you learn more how to present to guests what they need.
Exactly. I am sure you are more than happy when what you made.
Maximum satisfaction.
Dobar dan i dobro nam došli u još jednu epizodu Promeni svoj život. Danas pričamo sa Kenish. Ona će da nam kaže šta ona radi u luksuznom spa centru na kruzeru. Hi Kenish, how are you doing?
Hi, boss. Hi, Stefan. I'm doing fine.
No need for boss. Just
Okay,
Stefan is
Stefan.
just fine.
Okay.
Kenish, what do you do on board the cruise ship? Tell us.
On board the cruise ship, I am a nail technician on board, and I also do teeth whitening as well.
Teeth whitening as
Yes.
well. So I met you, if I'm not mistaken, 2021.
Yes, you do.
On Norwegian Dawn.
Yes.
That was your first contract, right?
First contract, yes.
And now you are in
Third contract.
third contract. So when we compare your first and third contract, what would you say it's a difference?
The difference is experience a lot more than beginning. Beginning, I was a little tense, not sure if I'm at the right place, not sure if I know what to do. But over the years, I grasped a lot, and
And
it's
then
an amazing feeling.
and then you know that this is
The
your
place for
place.
me. The place for me.
Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
So in Jamaica you did nails. You were nail artist, nail technician.
Yes, I did nails in Jamaica for 15 years.
15 years.
Yes.
So when we compare doing nails on land and on board, how different it is?
Doing nails on board versus land is a big difference. On board, it's more better experience-wise. You have a more increased technology here on board. So I've learned many things on board that I didn't know existed when I was on land.
Meaning like a more into a treatment than just a nail art.
Yes,
If I'm not mistaken. When I think about nails, I usually think about those fancy nail arts, but if I'm not mistaken, that's less of a thing on board the cruise ship. It's more about the experience
Yes.
and the whole treatment.
So yes, on board what I find different is that on board it's more giving guests what they expect, relaxation and all, while at home what we give is just a fashion. So it's just fashion. It's not going through the whole works of knowing about the guest or client at home, we would say, concerns and what are they looking for. So the difference is that on board you learn more how to present to guests what they need.
Exactly. And you provide the experience as well. On the busy sea day, how many guests you usually see?
About 10 guests.
10 guests.
Max,
Even in a poor day, I would say nails is usually
Always busy.
very busy.
Yes.
How many depends on the size of the ship. Numbers of nail technicians do vary. Currently we are on a Norwegian Encore, which has 2 nail technicians. Compared to the Norwegian Dawn, remind me, were you the only nail technician or we had 2 nail
No, we had 2. And on the Joy we had 2 as well.
2 as well?
Yes.
So pretty much, again, it depends on the size of the vessel, but 2 nail technician, let's say, is a standard. So you feel like you're busy. Is that good for you? Not good for you?
It is good for me, especially here and when I was on the Joy. On the Dawn, to be honest, 1 nail technician would be good. It wasn't that busy, but being busy now, that's what I'm here for, to work. So
And make money.
to make money, right?
Compared to the satisfaction when it comes to the money.
Yes.
And we don't need to mention any numbers, but compared to on land and on board, I am sure you are more than happy when what you made.
Maximum satisfaction.
Good to hear that.
Yes.
Especially I know, because we know each other privately as well, that you provide for your family as well,
Yes.
even if you look like very very young. I don't want to say any numbers, whatever feels comfortable for you, but you can
Okay.
say, who do you support at home?
Well, I support my children, my mom, sometimes my brother, and to be honest, I have a grandchild now, so that's another one.
How do you have a grandchild when you're 25?
35.
35.
But thank you, by the way. But yeah, my son gave me a grandchild, and there's nothing I could do because I have him pretty young as well. So I had to just do my part as well. So it's a good amount, but with the ship, of course, I managed to provide.
Amazing. That's good that you are able to support your family at home and you do what you love, I'm sure, because you've
Yes.
done it 15 years before coming on board. Nails is your passion.
Yes, I've tried other, I would say, other jobs, but I still go back to nails.
I know you do hair as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I choose nails over doing hair. So this is what I am comfortable with, and this is what I will do.
Amazing. We started in a pretty much similar time because I know we have similar numbers for our company. You started 2021,
21. Yes.
just after pandemic, right?
Right, right.
So you completed your training before pandemic?
I completed my training in 2019. Yes.
Yeah, the same as me, and then you started afterwards. I just
Right.
had the opportunity to start in that 2019 as well. We are just few numbers
Okay.
apart when it comes to recruitment.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, honestly. I thought you were way before me because you're so on point with everything, but yeah.
What made you choose to work on board a cruise ship? How did you make that jump and switch?
Okay, so I had a friend she works with One Spa World, and she took me once on a day pass on a cruise ship in Jamaica, and I toured and I saw the spa. But knowing me, nails has always been my passion. So when I saw the nail techs working, I was like, this is the place I want to be. At that time, I was never certified, even
Okay.
doing nails at home. And I said, no, she told me you have to be certified. And I went straight to Milady School of Cosmetology, did my course, and I got very close with the teacher. And I said to her, you know, I'd really love to work on a cruise ship. And she said, really, you want to go leave your kids? And I'm like, well, the experience is what I really want, and the advanced technology. So if I want to open my own business, I would be more advanced and know how to manage.
And ready, yeah.
And ready. And she said to me, well, you know, Steiner at the time, Steiner is recruiting. You could just go online. And I did it, and right away, they took me, and I was like, I never stepped back. I just continued going with the pace, and then here I am, and I'm absolutely grateful for being here.
Amazing. So you saw the spa. What was your first impression? You know right away this is
Right away, this is me.
where I want
This
to
is
be.
where I want to be. I didn't know anything else about the ship. I just know that the spa looks wonderful. The nail technician at the time, she looks really busy working, and it looks very comfortable, relaxing job. And then I was like, after that, I was like, I have to go for it, because back then in my days, I used to say I would want to travel the world. I want to be either working on a cruise ship or I want to be a flight attendant. But of course, I was told my age. They don't take you if you pass 25. At that time, I didn't know if it was truth or not. But the cruise ship was the easiest one, so I just applied.
Because we don't have age limits.
Right.
When it comes to the working on board the cruise ship, everybody is welcome.
Yeah, and
Amazing. What is your favorite port so far?
it's too many ports. But
Too many ports.
if I should work with this itinerary, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, good. What would you say about how is the food on board the cruise ship?
I honestly think it could be a little better. A little better.
Okay.
Sometimes you
Fair
find
point.
satisfied, but sometimes no.
But we do need to mention that also there is no expenses when it comes to
Right.
working on board a cruise ship.
Yes.
You don't pay for food. Your accommodation is situated as well.
Right.
You have one roommate.
Yes.
Who is currently your roommate?
My roommate is Koketsa.
Coco.
Coco.
I'm sure that it's very fun in that room.
Oh, too many fun. But of course, she's my chummy, my good friend. And before we turned roommates, she was the one who actually pushed for me to get in the room with her. She took me from my little baby, which is Suda.
Okay.
But Coco is a very nice person to be around. So yeah.
Amazing. That's good. When it comes to the work-rest balance, do you get enough rest?
Concerning work and the timing, yes, I do. But for me, when I go to my room, you know, when you're at work, you're tired, you want to go to bed. But when you're in the room, I can't really go bed as early, but yeah. When it comes to work and the time to get rest, yes, I'm satisfied.
How is your time off? What do you usually do on your time off?
Most times I sleep. Sometimes I go outside to shop.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yes. Because my thing is, why do I need to go out? Especially if I'm coming to work in the afternoon, I'm like, why do I need to go out? And then I don't get rest to come to work. So most times I'll just sleep and then come to work. But if I have a full day off, I will go outside, I will shop, find something to eat, maybe drink something, come back in, then I rest.
Amazing. Good. This is pretty much, in the beginning, I used to go every single port, and then I was like, maybe I can rest a little bit. I don't need to see
Especially if you've been doing these sports over a time.
Yeah.
Like you know what's there.
You
so,
can skip it.
Yes.
You can skip it. Good. You remember when we started, the internet was horrible.
Yes.
I was just speaking with Aisha. She doesn't know how good and lucky she is right now, how good and lucky we are right now to have this good of an internet.
Internet was, my God. My God, it's like sometimes the internet back then make you feel like you would just throw away your phone when it's really not the phone the problem. But yes, very good internet now.
Yeah. So crew life pretty much is improving.
Yes, it is. In many different ways, it is improving to me.
Very good. When we talk about nail technicians at home, that they're doing nails at home and land-based, and they're maybe considering working on board a cruise ship, or they didn't know even about this position, what would be your best advice to them to start working on board the cruise ships?
My advice to them would be like, hey, just go for it. There's no time wasting. They're waiting for you. And you will, making money on board is way better than on land. So why wait?
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Exactly.
Because the experience I have now is something I wish everyone who is even my age or even younger could have.
I'm sure you can now at this, because how much you develop you on board, you pretty much run your own business. You run your own bookings and columns.
Yes.
You learn time management, discipline. Yes. So pretty much you should be ready to open your own salon whenever you wish to do that.
Yes, I am. I am ready.
What is in future for you?
In future for me, I want to open my spa, but not in Jamaica. It would be in North Carolina.
Okay.
And I would be pretty much still doing nails. I don't know how to just be the boss. I have to still do nails.
Even if you're learning how to be a boss?
Yes, I will still be boss, but I want to still do nails.
So the good thing to mention is that there is more opportunity when you come on board a cruise ships, like you right now, you are developing yourself even more to transition to the next position.
Yes, because when I open, I'm not going to say if, because it's when. When I open my spa, I need to have every single modality that's on board in my spa, and I will be able to...
A boss lady.
Yes. And I'll be able to explain, hey, this is for this will do this for you, just the same as what I was taught here on board. And I have to say on board because I didn't know this from anywhere else.
Good. I'm happy to hear that, because you're able to, even now that you are in a training and in a process to become an assistant spa manager, you're learning how to transition to the position of the reception.
Yes.
So when we talk about that opportunity, how often do people get that chance if they want to grow with the company? What would you say? Is that a possibility or not? Or
to grow with the company? It's a possibility. It's always open. It's just for you to know what you want, put in the work, do the necessary that your manager and the company is looking for, and without a doubt they would even come on to you asking you, hey, are you ready for this position? You know,
Are you ready to be assistant spa manager?
Yes.
Are you ready to be a manager?
Yes.
Very good.
And it's very good, as I said, if wanted to open your business, working as an assistant manager on the decks, that helps you to manage your business on your own.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Kenish, it was a pleasure to meet you again after 2 years and see how much growth you had. I always knew that you were gonna grow with the company. You just needed a little bit of time. Even at that time, you were very, very good. I could see the bubbly person and I could see the personality that you were showcasing. You're just a stunning human being, and I cannot wait to hear and see what is in it for you in the future.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure as well, an honor and a privilege to meet you, and I hope I will continue meeting you again. Thank you for pushing me in every single way you could.